What's up, guys? You're here with Goran from Pickdawgz, and you're here for your free picks for Friday, March 29th. Well, guys, after the international break, which isn't that successful, especially the last day of the Euro Cup qualification playoffs, that was a pretty bad day for me personally. And those games weren't that particularly interesting, to be honest. The teams were more interested in keeping a clean sheet than, more interested in defending and playing for a draw than actually playing for the win. Luckily for us, the international break is now over, and there isn't one up until the Euro Cup when we have two big tournaments for the national teams. We have Copa America and the Euro Cup in June and July. So it's gonna be an interesting start of the summer, guys, as far as the soccer goes. This upcoming weekend, guys, kicking off with Friday. There's only a couple of games in the top five leagues on Friday, and you will get a free pick for both of those here in this video. But in addition to that, we have a full slate of the Championship, League One, and League Two. And then again on Saturday, there's a bunch of great games. I believe I've counted like 22 free picks in the video, including the parlay of the day as well, both for Saturday and Sunday. We appreciate you guys taking the time to watch these videos. If you could hit that like button and subscribe, that will help us a lot, guys, and we do appreciate it a lot as well. For my best bets, you can click the link in the description. That will get you up to my page where you can sign up, get a daily pass, 3-day pass, 7-day pass, or even a month-long pass if that's something you want to do. Like I said, we are off the international break. We didn't have anything going on pretty much for the last 2 days or so, which means that we have to get some money back, guys. We lost some of that international breaks, and now it's time to get it back. And we are gonna kick it off on Friday with these two free picks that I have for you. The first one is between Cadiz and Granada in Spanish La Liga, and this is a type of a game that both of these teams need to win if they want to have a chance of staying in La Liga. Both teams are in the relegation zone right now. Cadiz in 18th place with 22 points, and they're, I believe, 5 points away from the safe zone. While Granada is even further down the table, they are in 19th place with 14 points, and their chances of staying in the league are basically none, I would say. They haven't won any of their last 9 games. They are on a 3-game losing streak. They are missing a few players because of the injuries and suspension, and their overall form this season has been very bad. They have conceded 58 goals in 28 games. 33 of those 58 were conceded on the road, and they're averaging less than a goal scored when playing on the road as well. That means 12 goals in 14 games on the road, and they're actually still winless on the road. As far as Cadiz goes, they have been decent at home. They have 3 wins, 7 draws, and 4 losses, which isn't that bad for a team fighting to stay in the league. They're also averaging less than a scored goal per game, but they're also conceding a lot less than Granada is this season. So defensively, Cadiz is the better team here, and in my opinion, they are the superior team. I think that they should get a win here. Like I said, this is a type of a game that they have to win. And when playing at home, they haven't lost to Granada in any of their last 4 games. But we have seen a lot of unders in this matchup. Last 7 games between these two teams have gone under 2.5. We haven't seen a lot of both teams scoring. And we have seen a lot of cards in this matchup. We've seen a lot of yellows and a lot of reds recently. And I was looking at that, to be honest. The line for cards is set to over 6.5. That's a bit high. I didn't want to take the risk. I think that taking Cadiz over 3.5 cards, or maybe taking Granada over 3.5 cards, could be a way to go as well. But as my pick goes, I'm gonna take first half draw at -102. I think that both teams will try to approach this game a little bit more cautiously, focused a little bit more on the defensive end, and then wait for the opportunities in the second half. And I think that's what's gonna happen here. And I think that Cadiz might be the team who will get a win out of this game. In the French League One, guys, we have only one game on Friday, and that's the game between Lille and Lens, which should be a very interesting matchup because both teams were in a decent form before the international break. Lille is now undefeated in their last 5 games. They have lost only one home game so far this season, while Lens on the other side has only 1 point less in the standings, and they're in sixth place, just below Lille. And they are actually coming off of a loss to Nice just before the international break. They lost that game 3-1 at home, which was certainly a disappointing result for them. Uh, Before that, they were solid. They had a few decent games. They are a decent team. They won't do anything spectacular this season, but I think that they might do enough to qualify for Europe, at least the Conference League, if nothing higher. Uh, like I said, Lille at home is very solid this season. They have lost only one home game. They have conceded only 6 goals and scored 23 goals. And their home pitch is where they are playing their best football this season. As far as Lens goes, they're not conceding a lot of goals on the road. Only 12 goals in those 13 games. They have scored 14 goals in 13 games, but they have lost 4 games already on the road. They have 4 draws and 5 wins. On top of this, both teams have a few injured players, especially Lens, who is missing a couple of players, and they also have a suspended player. And we know that the teams are a little bit shaky when they get back from the international break. And I do expect that here in this game. I think that the defenses could be a problem for both sides in this matchup. And with that in mind, guys, I'm going to go with both teams to score at minus 133. That's it, everyone. Thank you for joining me here. This was all for Friday. 2 games on the schedule, and like I said, a bunch of games in the Championship, League One and League Two in England. We have some games all over Europe as well. So get my premium picks, guys. I'll probably have a 5 pack for tomorrow. You can go to the Pickdawgz website. You can click that drop down menu on the left hand side. Go to the sports books at the bottom, and you can check your state and see if you can get any great offers on upon registering through Pick Dawgz as well. So check it out, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Like I said, feel free to leave a comment, and good luck with all of your bets. And I'll see you soon with more free picks.